Well, Macy, no one thought Nebraska would be battling it out with Ohio State to the final minute as the Huskers held their own today, but yet again they came up short against the 6th-ranked Buckeyes. So let's recap what went down. Scott Frost shaking hands with Ryan Day before today's game, wearing the green to honor veterans in active duty, but it's back to the early kickoff and the black shirts came to play. First quarter, big tackle by Caleb Tanner forces a Buckeye 4th down, which they end up going for, but Luke Reimer wasn't having any of it. Quarterback C.J. Stroud pass over the middle and Reimer gets his hands all over it. Incomplete and the Huskers take over. First play from scrimmage for Nebraska, and Adrian Martinez hit Samori Toure for a 24-yard completion. He ends up at the Ohio 33. Offense can't do much with it. They bring out Chase Contreras to kick the 45-yard field goal, but he misses it just left. Nebraska with the opportunity to score first and can't do it. Defense now working double duty. Stroud looks to pass, almost intercepted by JoJo Doman. He thought about that one because he gets another opportunity and takes advantage of this one. Somehow snags the ball at the 9-yard line. The review stands, but Nebraska continues to struggle on offense, and Adrian Martinez scrambling around, but takes a big sack as the first quarter ends scoreless. To the second, black shirts make a big stop in the red zone, and the Buckeyes settle for the field goal. 3-0 OSU to start off the quarter. Doesn't take long, though, for the Buckeyes to get back into the red zone. Stroud outside the pocket finds Chris Olave for the touchdown, first one of the day as OSU holds a 10-point lead. But the Husker offense finally wakes up. Adrian connects with Austin Allen for a big first down completion and more. He puts together a couple good plays this drive, also hitting Omar Manning this time for 14 yards downfield and gets the first down, but again can't finish in the end zone. But this time Contreras makes the field goal and the Huskers on the board now. They're still down 10-3. OSU, though, wasting no time. Strode short pass to Jackson Smith-Ingaba. That turns into a whole lot more. Missed tackles and he's let loose. 75 yards downfield for the score. 17-3 Buckeyes. Hopes are down, but Nebraska offense responds well this drive. Martinez throws to Samori Toure, who's cutting right down the middle of the field. Too fast for anyone to catch him as Toure counters that 70-yard play with a 72-yard touchdown. Huskers back in it as the defense keeps grinding. Huge tackle for loss from Casey Rogers as the defense holds out the half. 17-3 OSU leads heading into the locker room. Third quarter now, Nebraska down 17-10. Huskers starting with the ball, but the Buckeyes defense breaks through the line and Martinez is sacked on the play, forcing Nebraska to punt. Buckeyes with the ball now, and quarterback C.J. Stroud finds Travion Henderson, who breaks it for a big gain and the first down, but there was a holding on the play, forcing them back. The black shirts hold them after that, and they force a field goal. Noah Ruggles nails a 46-yard try. OSU up 20-10. Later in the quarter, down for the Buckeyes. Stroud tries to find his receiver, but good coverage forces a 4th down and another field goal try for Ruggles. He hits it, this time for 35 yards. He's perfect all season. 23-10 OSU. Next drive for Nebraska. Martinez looking and fires a shot to Samori Toure again, who spins out of a tackle and breaks another tackle and finally gets taken down at about the 1-yard line. He was on fire today. That was a 53-yard play. Then Martinez punches it in himself. It's the very next play as Huskers finally find the end zone. That cuts it to a 6-point lead. To the fourth quarter now, score same. Stroud under pressure and throws a pass up, and it's intercepted by Miles Farmer, who ends up taking it upfield and then gets rocked out of bounds. You see he takes that catch all the way in the end zone and takes it back. But later in that drive, it's 3rd down and Martinez throws it high for Levi Felk. Instead of going for it on 4th and 4, Coach Frost sends out the field goal unit from 31 yards out. Chase Contreras shanks it wide left. Buckeyes still leads 23-17. Late in the fourth now, the black shirts need to make a stop to keep the Buckeyes out of field goal range, and they get it off a strip sack by Garrett Nelson, but nobody can pick up the loose ball. Ohio State would continue to drive and get into field goal range, and Ruggles just can't miss. He hits another one from 46 yards out. It's a 9-point game. Huskers, they're trying to mount a comeback, but Martinez's pass is deflected off the receiver and intercepted by Steele Chambers, and that ends it. Nebraska loses, final score 26-17. Yosef Nasser joins us with reaction from today's game.
It's an outcome Husker fans have become all too accustomed to this season. The team playing their hearts out, competing for all 4 quarters, but when it mattered most, the Huskers fell short, losing 26-17 against Ohio State. Late in the fourth, when the offense needed a big touchdown drive, the drive stalled. Defensively, when the Blackshirts needed a stop, they couldn't get off the field, allowing clock-draining runs and a field goal to put the game out of reach. And speaking of field goals, those woes have plagued the Huskers all season, and they reared their ugly heads today. 2 missed field goals and a 9-point loss. After the game, Coach Frost and his players were proud of their effort, but emotional about the result.
We're giving everything we have and pouring everything we have into this, and nobody's more disappointed to me. That hasn't happened yet. But there's too many good things happening for us to not get over this hump.
It's tough. At the end of the day, I'm proud of our guys for continuing to fight. Proud of the way we had each other's backs out there.
People saw who we are. People have been seeing who we are, black shirt, defense-wise, getting sacks, getting interceptions, shutting down really high-power offenses. That's who we are. That's who the black shirts are.
We want to win, bro. Like you got to put in everything to win. Put everything on the line. Like I told the guys last week, it didn't matter about how many games we got. We still got to play football. We've been playing this game since we were little. Why give up now?
Go get that money, man. It's fun watching.
It's not easy swallowing that result, but we do have 2 more games that we are looking forward to, trophy games that we're going to go attack. We have no other option.
Today's loss ends any hope of Nebraska making a bowl game as they drop their 4th straight, falling to 3-7. Now they're on bye next week. They'll return on the road to face Wisconsin before closing their season here at home against Iowa. Of course, bowl season out of reach. The Huskers are motivated to win those trophies against Big Ten rivals. They'll look to do that 2 weeks from now. Reporting here at Memorial Stadium, Yosef Nasser, Channel 8 Sports.